We're here for the toss between the Swami Vivekananda International School and the Happy Boys School for this match, the first match after the post-lunch session on day 8 of the CRICFIT Premier League. It's the under 16 boys going up against each other. I have both the captains with me, Advait Lotlikar, who is the captain of the Swami Vivekananda International School, and Kshitij Singh, who is the captain of the Happy Boys School. If I could please ask Mr. Mohammad Samir sir to please join me on stage and do the honors for the toss. Sir, if you could please, who's calling amongst the two of you?
I'm calling.
तू कॉल कर रहा है?
Advait to call.
This is red.
Okay.
This is okay.
Okay. ठीक है.
All the best.
Heads.
Heads is the call, and heads it is. So, the Swami Vivekananda International School boys have won the toss. What have you decided?
We're gonna bat first.
Any particular reason?
The wicket is quite so second innings will be difficult to bat on. We have experienced it last match, so we are gonna bat first.
How crucial do you think the spinners will be when you come out to defend later in this innings?
Yeah, the spinners will be like it is a spinner's track, so. Maybe it would be a spinning wicket, and Pacers will quite do well.
All right, go well. All the best. First of all, what target are you looking to set them?
200.
All right, ambitious. Thank you. All the best. Kshitij, disappointed to lose the toss. What would you have done had you won it?
We are going to bowl first.
So it worked out.
Yes.
No, okay. What is the total that you're looking to stop them at?
135, 140.
So 200 and 135, 140 is what the predictions by the two captains are. How have you felt in this tournament so far? This is your third game of the tournament?
Yes.
What is the feeling? How are you enjoying, liking playing in this tournament with colored clothing, white ball and all those things?
Yeah, it feels new, and after a couple of easy matches, we have got a tough one.
All the best. Go well. So, this news from the center is Advait Lotlikar of the Swami Vivekananda International School has won the toss and elected to bat first. Back to the com box. Last ball of the 14th over went to the boundary over extra cover. We've completed 14 overs, in fact, 91 runs on the board, and we are about to start the 15th over that will induct us into the later half of the first innings of this match. Happy boys and Swami Vivekananda school will want to, of these last few overs, pummel a few runs towards the boundary. Just like that. But this time it will be cut off by the fielder at mid-on. Could have been a run out, should have been a run out probably. And given. Delayed decision by the umpire. But in the end it was given by him of the last second of his existence, probably you could say. So much of time that he'd taken to make that decision. Let's have a look at this slight mix-up, and I don't know. I think that the batsman might have made his ground, but the umpire thought otherwise, and it is in fact the decision of the umpire that counts in the end of it all. Seems to be some form of confusion between the umpires and the players. Not yet sure of the decision. It was given out initially, so that is the decision that should stand. But you never know in cricket these days. Players being called back and whatnot happening. So you never know what is the play here. 15th over of the innings. The Swami Vivekananda International School boys. 93 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. 5.5 overs remain. Defended off the back foot straight to the fielder in the extra cover region. Single taken. "91 runs on the board in 94 runs on the board, sorry, beg your pardon, of 14.2 deliveries. Kshitij is bowling his second over. He's been slightly expensive. He was hit for a 6 down the ground in his previous over. This time shortens his length and the batsman turns it around to the square leg fielder. In fact, the bowler runs across to stop that delivery. Just a single conceded. Driven off the back foot straight to the fielder. Yet again another single taken. Batting just with a little bit of caution. The Swami Vivekananda International School boys, after losing yet another wicket, they would not want to lose another one also quickly, because that just tampers with their innings progression. Again on a full length, the batsman defends it back to the bowler. Again into the stumps, defended back to the point fielder. Single taken. 97 runs on the board at the end of 15 overs for the Swami Vivekananda International Boys School. Just 3 runs away from a magical century. With 5 overs remaining, they should fancy themselves to go for a big total. 97. Crucial for the Happy Boys School to pick up a few more wickets in the next 2 overs so that 104 for 4 at the end of 16 overs. Last 4 overs remain. Last 4 overs remain. The Swami Vivekananda International Boys School will want to get as many runs as they can in the last 5 overs of this innings. On the other hand, the Happy Boys in school will want to restrict them to as low a total as possible. Defended off the front foot straight to the fielder and a quick single taken. It on its way for towards the mid-wicket region for a boundary. Much needed one at that. The Swami Vivekananda International Boys School have lost just a little bit of momentum in the last few overs. Runs have been hard to come by. The run rate has dropped ever so slightly. They were scoring well above 7.5 runs an over at one stage of the game. Now they are well below 7 runs an over. At the moment, 117 runs on the board for the loss of 4 wickets in 17.2 overs. So they still have 16 deliveries to reach that target of somewhere around 130 plus if they can. They would want to, without doubt about it, and these wides will definitely help. These wides are definitely going to help their cause and help them build towards that total. Another short delivery, but this time punched down the ground, and it's been cut off at the boundary. Couple of runs taken. 17.3 overs bowled, 120 runs on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. So they do have wickets in hand. They should go for the kill. That is what the batsmen seem to be trying, slogging every ball that they face. But this time, unfortunately, they have missed the ball. Wrapped him on the pads, but the umpire did not seem interested at all for that matter. And over the head of the fielder in the mid-wicket region. And it has been given what by the umpire? A boundary or a six? It's been given a six by the umpire. Very impressive shot by the batsman. Adish and Rudra at the crease for the Swami Vivekananda International School under 16 boys. Let's have a look at that in slow motion. Try and see where the ball went up. 17.5 overs completed. Last ball and goes for a dot. So the 18th over is completed at 126 runs on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. Just the 2 overs remain in this innings of the Swami Vivekananda International School. Have a look at the bowlers. Everyone has been a tad bit expensive, barring Darshan Maru, who's been economical. Nothing much in the wickets column for more than 1 wicket in the middle column for any of the bowlers. Darshan Maru picking up the 1 wicket, Karthik picking up another wicket, and Parth Shah also picking up a wicket. 3 wickets that have fallen, and plus the 1 run out. So, penultimate over of the first innings. Over extra cover should be cut off by the fielder in the deep. Couple of runs taken. Good running between the wickets by the batsman here. In the block hole, the batsman plays and misses. Dot delivery. Like gold dust for the bowling side at the moment. They will need many more of those to just contain the batting team. Kshitij bowling his 4th over. Surprised that he's been given his allotted quota of 4 overs after the expensive spells that he's had. And punched to the mid-wicket fielder for a single. over the head of extra cover again. Will be cut off by the deep fielder. Couple of runs taken yet again. Just little by little adding to their overall tally of runs, which is now moved up ever so slightly. 18.4 overs bowled, 131 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. The Swami Vivekananda International School under 16 boys team. Oh, what a shot that is. Picked up off a length, deposited onto the leg side for yet another 6. Adish Rane, 18 deliveries for his 33 runs. Let's have a look at this magnificent hit yet again. Let's look at that. It was on a good length, picked up off the hips, flicked over the square leg fence for a boundary. 33 runs for a 6 rather, sorry. 33 runs of 18 balls for Adish. Hit up again in the air, but the fielder would get around it. Not a catch, but just a single. 138 runs on the board at the end of 19 overs. The batting side has really got their foot on the pedal. Hundred and 38 runs on the board. Just the one over remaining. Swami Vivekananda International Boys School, after winning the toss and electing to bat first, have put up a wonderful total on the board so far. Let's see where they can end up at, whether they will be able to reach 150 runs or they will have to make do with lesser than that. However, the boys team will not be happy with their bowling effort, and this has been hit over the head of the bowler. Surely at least a single taken. Might have thought of a double, but nothing doing. 5 deliveries remaining in the first innings then. 139 for 4, the Swami Vivekananda International School under 16 boys. Tries to heave it, and it's been given. Faintest of outside edges and collected by the keeper. Another wicket falls for the Swami Vivekananda International School. So just halting their momentum in the last over here. Wicket number 5 falls, 139 for 5. 4 balls remain in the last over of the innings. Last 4 balls coming right up. Driven straight down the ground, straight to the man at long off. A single taken. More importantly, Adish Rane is back on strike, who is batting beautifully, I might add. 20 deliveries for his 35 runs. He scored at a fairly high clip than any other batsman that has taken the crease for the Swami Vivekananda International School team. have a look at the final 3 deliveries here now. Flicked away and beats the fine leg fielder. Another boundary. A 144 runs on the board for the loss of 5 wickets. Just the 2 deliveries remaining in the innings now. Let's have a look at that replay yet again. It was on the pads. The batsman flicked it down to the fine leg fielder. A short fine leg position, but he missed the ball completely and it ran away to the fence. Back live. And that's been sliced over the top of the point fielder. Will maybe will look for 2, but he has to sacrifice his wicket. Unfortunately, not able to make it back in time to the crease. Nonetheless, he's done his job. He's taken his team to a respectable total at that, and we have just 1 delivery left in the innings now. 145 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. The Swami Vivekananda International. Adish Rane falling after scoring 39 runs off 21 deliveries. A quick fire innings, what you would traditionally call an effective cameo by the right-handed batsman. Took the attack to all the bowlers that he faced, hit them straight down the ground over every region that the ball was pitched in. Now we have the last delivery of the first innings of this under-16 boys clash between the Swami Vivekananda International School versus the Happy Boys School. And after winning the toss, SVIS will be very happy with the fact that they have managed to put up an above par total, something closer to 150. Last delivery coming right up. Edged, and it is taken by the keeper. So the Happy Boys finish on a good note, but it's been a log innings for them, conceding 145 runs. 7 wickets rather is what they have managed to take at this magnificent stadium where we are at for day 8 of the CRICFIT Premier League 2021. Let's have a look at that wicket yet again. On the stumps, the batsman edges it down to the wicketkeeper, who gobbles it up for the 7th wicket of the innings. That brings us to a close of the first innings of this match. 145 runs on the board for the loss of 7 wickets in 20 overs. We will now take a short break, and in the meantime you can head to the post-match presentation of the match that happened before this between the Bhosle Cricket Academy and the Happy Boys under 14 teams. Welcome to the post-match presentation of the match between Bhosle Cricket Academy and the Happy Boys School. The Bhosle Cricket Academy winning this nail-biting encounter in the last over of the second last ball of the match. But before we proceed to announce the man of the match of this particular match, we also have to announce the player of the match for the match played between the Bhosle Cricket Academy and the Swami Vivekananda International School on Friday. The player of the match for that particular game is Laksh Shinde for scoring 37 runs. If I could please request Mr. Alvin Satia to please present the trophy and the check to our player of the match from Friday night. थैंक यू। एक सेकंड, इतना जल्दी तो नहीं जाने दूंगा मैं। आओ थोड़ा इधर आ जाओ। फ्राइडे रात में अंडर लाइट्स खेलने में कैसा लगा, सबसे पहले तो वो बताओ। और फ्लड लाइट्स में खेलना हमेशा स्पेशल रहता है, बट कैसा रहा आपके लिए वहाँ उस वो एक्सपीरियंस?
बहुत अच्छा फील था, आईपीएल ऐसा खेल रहे थे ऐसा लगा था, मतलब जो फील आ रहे थे वो बहुत अच्छा आ रहा था।
SVIS एक स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम है, हर एज ग्रुप में उनकी हर टीम स्ट्रॉन्ग रहती है। उनको आपने एक कन्विंसिंग फैशन में डिफीट किया। वो मैच कैसा रहा? आई नो 2 दिन हो गए उस मैच को, तो शायद अभी उतना फ्रेश ना हो, बट स्टिल कैसा रहा उनको इतना कन्विंसिंगली फैशन में हराना?
मैं वो टाइम था कि जो विकेट्स जल्दी गए थे और 16 ओवर 102 थे स्कोर था हमारा, तो मैं ज़्यादा सिंगल डबल्स देख रहा था। फिर वो जो बॉलर से फ्रस्ट्रेट होके लूज बॉल डालेंगे और फिर मैं उसको हिट कर रहा था बस।
चलो परफेक्ट, अब अगले मैच का अनाउंस करेंगे तो आप अपनी टीम के पास वापस जा सकते हैं। ऑलराइट, coming back to today's game that just got done, played between the Bhosle Cricket Academy and the Happy Boys School, the second match of day 8 of the CRICFIT Premier League 2021. Just to summarize the match, the Happy Boys managed to score 129 runs in their allotted quota of 20 overs, and in return the Bhosle Cricket Academy chased down that total of the second last delivery of their allotted quota of 20 overs. So big round of applause for a very well constructed chase. The player of the match is Ayush Patil for scoring 40 runs off 32 deliveries with 7 fours. If I can please request Mr. Satya, a representative of Biotab 7, our hygiene partner, to please present the check and the trophy to our player of the match. थैंक यू सर। एक सेकेंड, आयुष पाटिल जी कैसा लग रहा है? बहुत ही ज़्यादा टाइट मैच हो गया, कुछ ज़्यादा टाइट नहीं हो गया?
जी बहुत टाइट हुआ, क्योंकि हम लोग का जो फील्डिंग था बहुत लूज हुआ। हाँ। और सामने वाला ने भी अच्छा बॉलिंग टाइट किया था।
तो अभी क्या चल रहा था दिमाग में लास्ट ओवर जब चल रहा था? जैसे 5 रन रिक्वायर्ड ऑफ 6 बॉल्स, फिर विकेट गिरता है, फिर ऐसे टाइट क्या चल रहा था टीममेट्स के दिमाग में?
जी भरोसा तो था, क्योंकि आर्यन हैरम था हम लोग के पास, तो कुछ भी हो सकता था, पर एट लास्ट उसने निकाल दिया मैच।
खुश हो इस जीत से?
बहुत।
चलो, all the best for the rest of the tournament. Go well. Thank you. All right, if I can now request Mr. Albin to please come back on stage and present medals of participation to all the boys of the Bhosle Cricket Academy.
चलो one by one. आर्या,
चलो
पहले उसके पीछे जाओ सर, कैप निकाल के ले लो। मेडल डालते समय कैप निकालो।
हैंडशेक।
समोर बघा।
A very top effort by the Bhosle Cricket Academy boys in the under 14 category. They've managed to win both their games so far. Very professional display, both with bat and ball, and also in the field. Big round of applause for the team for this brilliant display so far.
पहला सेकंड करो।
Player of the match from today, Ayush Patil, 40 runs of 32 deliveries, 7 boundaries in that innings. All but favorites in this age group, coached by the brilliant Bhosle sir. A very well-oiled machine, a very well-oiled team this.
अरे लेकिन मेरे को फोन करने को बोल रहा, मेरे को अभी पहुंचने के लिए टाइम लगेगा। एक मिनट 3 बज गया, 3 बजेगा। एक काम करो, उधर
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. That concludes the post-match presentation, a very long post-match presentation because we had to squeeze in a couple of match results in this. Back to the Combox, and you can go to the next tab to watch more live matches of the CRICFIT Premier League 2021. Thank you. So, good start this by the Happy Boys School team. 1.1 overs bowled, 18 runs on the board. Fast start for them so far. Beaten in the inside edge by the bowler. Advait, captain of the team, has taken the onus upon himself to help his team defend this total. This is a very good total, I might add. Just, it is above par without a doubt. But it is up to them now, to the batting side, to see what tempo they can set in this innings and try and chase this total down. Good length delivery. Punched off the front foot straight to the fielder in the short cover region. On the pads through the mid-wicket region will be another boundary, the second boundary of the over. 22 runs on the board. Runs coming thick and fast for the Happy Boys School. .3 overs bowled, rather 1.4 overs bowled. 22 runs on the board for the Happy Boys Club. Good start. Again driven through the offside. Good fielding effort by the fielder and in the extra cover region. Saved a certain boundary. 1.5 overs bowled, 23 runs on the board. Last delivery of the second over. They now have a run rate of over 12 runs per over, and their required run rate has dropped to below 7 runs per over actually. Wrapped on the pads, big appeal, but the umpire immediately walks away from the scene of the action, signaling that it is going way down leg. End of the second over, 23 runs on the board for the Happy Boys School. They further need 123 runs from the remaining 800. Into the third over of the match. Defended off the front foot down the ground. Another single taken. First wicket to fall for the Happy Boys under 16 team. 26 for the first wicket down. Big blow for them. They had had a fast start to this inning so far, and it was chipped in the air straight to the fielder at short mid wicket. Soft dismissal at that. Let's have a quick replay of this. It was a full delivery on the stumps. The batsman tries to whip it through the mid wicket region but chips it in the air straight to the fielder, and it will be considered a very soft dismissal indeed. So 26 for 1 at 2.5 over mark.
a tossed up delivery by the bowler, and batsman just finally nudges it too long on for a single. There's a loud appeal for LBW, but I guess the ball has pitched on to the leg side, so umpire decision was not out. Again, a tossed up delivery, and there's a huge and persistent appeal by the players, but umpire has denied this too. The bowling team is in a shock, but they have to get on with it. That was pretty brave, and the ball has landed in a no man's area. There was a half chance there, but no fielder to catch it. And Happy Boys are chasing a target in excess of 1 foot here. And at the end of 7 years, they have scored 51 runs at the loss of 1 wicket. But fielded. And Maidankar with the third ball of the over. A well defended batsman wanted a run. There's some confusion, and there's a run out. And there's a wicket that SVM desperately needed. And what a great fielding by the bowler Medhankar. There was some mix up. First, the batsman called for a run and then said no. Then sent a non striker back. And by the time he could reach the crease, the game was over. The bells had been taken off by an excellent throw by Medhankar. This is turning out to be an excellent over by Medhankar. 3 balls bowled in this over, just 1 run given. I'm sorry, no runs given and 1 wicket, 1 run given, and there's already a run out in this over. The required rate has mounted to 7.31. Happy Boys need 95 runs in 72 balls. And there's a loud appeal, and that's given. Maidankar has gone through again the defenses of a batsman, edge and taken at slips. Excellent wicket, excellent bowling, and excellent catch by the fielder. If you can see the bowler has if you can see the bowler has deceived the batsman in the flight, takes the edge and rests comfortably in the hand of first sleep. What an excellent bowling by Maidankar here. He has already produced a run out in this over, and now he enforces another wicket in form of a slip catch. New batsman on the crease is Soham Churi. Happy Boys have scored 52 run at the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 7.4 overs. Here's Maidankar. 2 balls left in this over, which has been exhilarating over. Flighted delivery and not taking any chances, and batsman defends. There's a dot ball. Maidankar strained down the leg side. There's Oh, what an excellent throw. The batsman had to dive in, but he's home. Maidankar straying on the leg. Batsman just pushes it for a single. What an excellent over this is by Maidankar. He just gave away 2 runs and produced 2 wickets in this over. One in the form of a run out, which is really difficult from where he was standing, as he could just see single stump, and another a beautiful flighted delivery taking an edge of the batsman and rests in the hands of first sleep. And now we have Adish continuing the over. And on the first ball, he has broken the defense of the batsman, and the ball hits the timber. The base fly all over, and batsmen are just crumbling here. There's a mini crumble here from the man of 7 short balls. They've lost 3 wickets. He's very delighted here. This is exactly what they needed. In this situation, where when Maidankar took the ball in the hand, Happy Boys were 52 for 1, and a brilliant run out and his excellence has lifted the momentum of this SVM side that we are seeing, and they are so now strongly back in this game, enforcing 3 wickets in just short span of 7 balls. Now the scoreboard reads 9 overs, 1 ball, 53 for 4. down the leg bowling. Nice flighted delivery, but the pitching was outside leg, which meant it was going down the leg. Two consecutive dot balls for Adesh. Three dot balls in the over and is under pump right now. Tries to free his hand and play it through the mid wicket, but only finds a fielder in the square leg. Again a dot ball. What a brilliant last 3 overs these have been. A maiden over by Adesh. Happy Boys need 93 runs from 66 balls and now they have lost 4 wickets. This target now seems a lot steeper than this seemed 3 overs ago. Maidankar back in attack. Oh, excellent ball onto the middle stump and batsman defends it carefully. Another dot ball. More importantly, pressure mounting on the batsman. That was an excellent shot by the batsman. He's now looking to free his arms and get some runs for his team and get the scoreboard ticking. Another dot ball for Medankar here. Even after conceding a boundary, he has just considered 6 runs off his 9 balls. A flighted delivery hit in the air and that's a catch. Batsman tried being over aggressive. There was already a fielder there. Tried to go over the fence but only lands up, the ball lands up in the hands of long gone. Wow, what a spell this is by Medhankar. Batsman tries to sweep and hand the ball just goes as far as the hands of the fielder. Now Happy Boys seem in really seems a lot of trouble right now. At the end of 7 overs, they were 51 for 1 and now 9 overs, 4 balls later, they are 57 for 5. They need a steady partnership now if they are going to get over this target. Oh, there was the ball hit his pads, but maybe no appeal. I guess it was hitting the bat. An excellent display of bowling here by Maidankar. And there's a third wicket for Maidankar. 3 by bowling, 1 by fielding. Maidankar has changed the course of this match with his fielding and bowling. In just less than 1 ball short of 2 overs, he has picked up 3 wickets, 3 crucial wickets, and brought his team back in the game. Boy, this match has taken a turn, and now SVM are slowly the grip of SVM over this match is slowly getting stronger. Now Adesh to bowl his third over. Plays it down to fine leg for a single. Square leg for a single. This has been a very exciting few overs. The scoreboard that read 7 overs, 53 for 1, now reads 10 overs, 58 for 6. Another flighted delivery, batsman flashes hard, and there's the fielder is chasing the ball, and an excellent effort to stop the ball from going to boundary, and a good throw back. Batsman can only sneak a single. This game is not over yet. At the end of seventh over, it seemed that slowly the Happy Boys were inching towards an victory, but SVM's persistence and some magical bowling by Maidankar has brought SVM back into this game and made this game alive. Oh, another dot ball. Batsman tries to run it down to third man for a boundary or a single, but excellent work there by the slip in the sleep and keeps it down to a dot ball. Oh, batsman drives hard, but there's a fielder in the long off, and batsman will pick up just a single run. Batsmen need to not play those dot balls and keep taking ones and twos to keep the ball scoreboard ticking. So when the game goes down to the wire, they can start hitting the shots. And a flighted delivery and played well by the batsman towards the mid wicket region, and the fielder picks it up, and there's a single run. At this point of time, SVM will gladly take singles over boundaries as they are regularly picking up wickets. It would be exciting to see how these two batsmen, Karthik and Kshitij, will come back, as we have recently seen in the Australia series. Teams come back when they are pushed in the corner. Let's hope Karthik and Kshitij can take their team, stitch a good partnership over here. Oh, that's really unfortunate. There was a single there, a risky run, but batsman somehow managed it to convert it into two with some help with the field from the fielder. A really aggressive throw, but Maidankar is unable to stop it at the bowling crease, and batsmen come back for a second. excellent ball by Maidankar. That's a good delivery, and more importantly, a dot ball. The pressure of dot ball is mounting. Excellent ball and excellent defense by the batsman, and they pick up a single in the long on. An excellent delivery. There was a sharp turn there. Bad bowled ball looked as if it was going over the wide, but took a sharp turn and came back safely in the hands of the keeper. And there's a dot ball. Maidankar is really turning on the hit here. He's not giving away even singles easily. Oh, that was almost through the gate. Batsman somehow manages to get a bat to it, gets an inside edge, and the ball runs down to fine leg, and they pick up a single. Karthik now really needs to get runs. He has scored 5 runs of the 10 balls that he has faced. An excellent drive by Karthik, but there's an long off there to cut his shot and keep it down to a single. At the end of 12 overs, Happy Boys stand at the score of 71 for 6. They now need 75 runs of 48 balls, and the run rate that which was over 7 point something few overs back has now climbed to 9 point. And now Rudra Tank is back in attack. An excellent ball. Batsman tries to sneak it through the square leg, but the fielder has done well to keep it to a dot ball. And a slog sweep and an excellent boundary by Karthik. He is now slowly getting himself in and starting to play shots. Shows the maturity of his batsman. In the start of his inning, he's tried to get himself in, and now he's slowly looking to up the run rate. Really sorry for the technical error. And here we are back to the game. As you can see, Maidankar is bowling really tight spell over. A flighted delivery, the ball almost went through the defenses of the batsman, but an outside edge ball runs down to the third man and a single taken. Maidankar is bowling really nice spell over here for his team. He has brought his team back in this innings with his bowling and fielding. There was an excellent six in Karthik, and the score now reads 88 for 6. Karthik now looking really settled, and this partnership is threatening to take the game away from SVM. Happy Boys now need 58 runs of the allotted 6 overs. Tries to sweep, and the ball almost went through to hit the leg stump, but batsman manages to get a hand to it, and there's good news for SVM. It's a dot ball. A short ball from the Adesh, and batsman pulls it. There's a fielder there, and it will only be a single. Batsman dances down the pitch, tries to heave it over the long on fielder, and miscues. There's no misses it, and ball hits the stump. It was a simple game of you miss and I hit. A much needed wicket as Karthik was looking dangerous. He had started to play his shot, but again at the crucial moment, Adesh has provided a breakthrough. What an incredible bowling this is by Adesh and Maidankar. In between 7 overs shared between them, they have totally changed the face of this game. At one point, it seemed that Happy Boys were going to cruise to the this total, but in past 7 overs that they have bowled together, they have taken 6 wickets, which has broken the back of this chase. A flighted delivery, a beautiful flighted delivery, and batsman finds it safe to defend. Aditya, the new batsman on strike, played to the cover, plays it to the covers. There's a fielder there, and that would be another dot ball. Tries to cut it, does it's in the gap for a single. Extra cover will pick it up and give it back. What an exciting game this has been. Once again, the pressure of dot balls has got into the batsmen. They have tried to hit and miscued it, missed it, and played rash shots to gift their wickets to the opposition team. And now we are at the last final 5 overs, and Happy Boys need 55 runs with 3 wickets in hand. Let's see if they can chase this down. But as we know, SVM has a strong bowling attack, which would be difficult to negotiate with. Tries to cut, it's in the hand of fielder, and the non-striker refuses a single. A wise decision, as it could have led to another wicket. Nihansh bowling his first over, 2 dot balls. Oh, that has missed everybody magically. Run down to fine leg. The slip fielder runs and picks it up, but batsmen cross over for a single. Single are not going to hurt SVM over here. They will be glad to give away singles. It's the boundary that they need to protect here. An excellent shot beats the cover fielder, but there's extra cover, and that he cuts it off and keeps it down to a single. That was an excellent shot, but it did not pay as much as the batsman would have liked. He would have liked it to run over the boundary and fetch him a boundary 4, but he could only manage a single. Batsman plays it down to long off for a single. What an excellent bowling display this is by SVM spinners. Another flighted delivery, but it turns out to be a full toss. Batsman flashes hard. It goes to extra cover and stays down to just a single run. As I said, singles are not going to hurt SVM over here. If Happy Boys need to come back into this game, they need boundaries. What an excellent game of cricket this has been. At the end of 16 over, Happy Boys stand at 95 for 7. They need they need 51 runs of 24 balls. So the run rate now in excess of 12 overs. As you can see, that inning by Rudra Tank really brought his team and helped them post a target of 146, which has proved to be more than enough on this track. It's really not easy to bat on this track, seems. And Rudra Tank picks another wicket. What an all-round performance this has been for his team. He scored handy runs when the team was in trouble, and now he comes back and takes 2 wickets. Batsman tries a flashy drive but misses it altogether, and the ball goes through his bat and pad to hit the middle stump. And now the chances of Happy Boys chasing down this target are growing slimmer and slimmer by every passing ball. This is the pressure of run rate, which is now in excess of 11, and now the batsmen have already pressed the panic button, and now they don't seem to recover from that. Now Atharva takes the field. Oh, that was in the air for a while, but it did not carry to the fielder. A dot ball. Batsman tries to drive it, misses it close to the edge of the batsman, but misses everything and safely into the gloves of the keeper. Tries to drive, misses it. The keeper misses it. The ball misses the stump, and slowly it runs down the leg for a four. A much needed runs, and Happy Boys will take it from wherever they come. They are desperately in the need of the boundary here. If they are going to win this game from here, they really need a magical batting performance. Good defense and a dot ball. Rudra Tank has finished his allotted quota of 4 overs, given away just 15 runs, and taken 2 wickets. Earlier in the first inning, he scored 31 runs of his 21 balls, hit 3 fours and one magnificent six to help his team achieve this target of 146, and now he has come back and picked up 2 wickets in his 4 overs. Excellent all-round performance by the Rudra. And now Advait back into the attack. Back, hits it to covers and does a dot ball. Advait is back into attack. And And the captain is back, bowls down the leg for a wide. This is really needless from the captain here. He needs to just bowl a good line and keep it down to singles. Oh, there's a Yorker. It takes inside edge, runs down to fine leg, but there's a fielder over there and batsman pick up single. Advait don't mind that. SVM won't mind that. A good length, a good shot, and the ball races down to the boundary to covers. What an excellent drive that was. That was an excellent boundary there by Atharva. Happy Boys will need lots more of that to win this game. And an excellent pull shot, plays it over the mid wicket, and the ball runs down to the boundary. Are we going to see some magic over here? Two balls, two boundaries to the skipper of SCM. A short ball, and batsman pulls it perfectly to send it racing down to boundary. Look how quickly he was on his back foot and played it over the fielder for a boundary. A slow ball. Excellent comeback from Advait. And that's a dot ball. Another slow ball. Batsman tries to play it, misses it. And there's a leg by. 11 runs of this over. And batsman Happy Boys have scored 109 runs at the loss of 8 wickets. Eight at the end of 18 overs. The score is 108 for I'm sorry, the score is 109 at the loss of 8 wickets, and Happy Boys need 36 runs of 12 balls to chase this target. So the current run rate is 18, exact 18 runs. Ishan is in attack, bowling his first over of the game. Oh, that is an excellent ball. Batsman almost missed it, but plays it down to long off for a single. He had almost miscued it. If there was a fielder at mid off, he would have easily held on to it, but it falls into no man's land. The batsman cuts it hard. There's a fielder at extra cover, and it would be just down to a single. 4 more balls to go in this over. Batsman charges down, hits it over to mid off for a single. The way batsman danced down this track, it looked as if he was going to hit it over the park, but could only manage a single. Excellent bowling this by Ishan. He's inviting the batsman to attack him, but not letting them hit and get the middle of the bat. Again played it to the mid off, long off fielder, and that's a single. Batsmen seem quite satisfied taking singles. They need to hit boundaries now. They need to go for it. Again a flighted delivery. Batsman excuses. Let's see who gets under it. And that's caught. What an excellent bowling this is. Now, for 3 balls, he deceived the batsman in the flight. The batsman charged down and tried to hit him. And finally, the batsman skies it and the fielder at covers takes a safe catch. 9 down now. Happy boys? 114 for 9 of 18 balls, 18 overs and 5 balls. Just one ball left in this over. And through is the next batsman on the crease. Is the last man standing. Two, actually, last 2 men standing, Aditya and Dhruv. Let's see what they do. Flighted delivery. Batsman tries, thinks about going for a shot, but decides against it and lets the ball pass through safely in the keeper's hand. And bringing you the final over of the game is the captain of SVM himself, Advait. What an excellent captaincy this has been by Advait. There was a time at the end of 7 overs when Happy Boys had scored 51 at the loss of just 1 wicket. It seemed that the game was going away from SVM, but an excellent spells by SVM spinners Rudra Tank, Medhankar, and Adesh brought them back in the game. Even now, the 19th over yielded just 4 runs and produced another wicket. The fast bowlers seem to have taken a little off, seem to have been a little off this time. At the end of 3 overs, Adesh has given away 26 runs. The first ball of this over was a dot. Batsman tries to run it down to third man for a single. The point cuts it off, and now they need. Now the game is virtually over for Happy Boys. A beautiful ball by Adesh. I apologize. A beautiful delivery there by Advait. Beautifully defended by the batsman, and now they have decided even if they do lose this game, they are not going to get all out and going to negotiate this final burst from Advait. An excellent ball. No, not so excellent as it has gone down to leg and a wide ball. Advait tried to rattle the batsman by bowling into his ribcage, but was slightly off the mark and it went down the leg for a wide. Another dot ball, and now just two balls remaining to end the formality of SVM's victory. An impossible ask of 31 runs of just two balls. We can safely say that game is in the pocket of SVM. A good shot there, but again to a fielder and another dot. And coming up, the final ball of this over. Again, this and batsman steal 2 runs, and the ball has run down for a boundary. So last ball yielding into a 2 runs and overthrow 6, but it has no effect on the result of this game as SVM SVM has won this game comfortably. They have defended this target of 146 and won this game by 25 runs. 24 runs.